Unfrozen. Unfrozen. Oh, hello. And Hooded Horse. Okay, Unfrozen. Unfrozen is actually one of the developers behind, no, the developer behind in the game Aratus, which is actually a pretty decent game. And then there's Hooded Horse, which now Mandalore Gaming is an executive of. I haven't seen this cutscene before. Okay, a furry, not elf thing, saddened by humans preparing for war. Hey, how did that go through solid plate? And what kind of arrows are they firing and that they are getting lodged in what looks like solid steel? But yeah, the developers of Aratus, I am very, very, very eager to see what they've come up with here, because Aratus is a pretty good game. I like the aesthetic. The devs were very good.
You struggle.
Well, did the game have problems? Yes, but there was definitely intention behind it.
So foolish.
And I definitely understood the concept of a ridiculously overpowered strategy.
Not even death.
The undead.
Bring you comfort.
Okay, so I'm guessing that the Beastmen are now more of a neutral faction instead, because they've been drawn with those round eyes. It's like, these are not evil creatures. They are not evil monsters. These are noble.
We will be your salvation.
I don't believe you, lady.
This is your greatest desire.
I don't believe you. Did they make Inferno playable? Did they make Inferno playable? My history with Heroes of Might and Magic is very limited. I've played a little bit of Might and Magic 3, but I haven't actually managed to get into it properly because my backlog is irresponsibly long. So we're going to go ahead and try out Quick Start or Tutorial. I'm tempted to just go into Quick Start, but I feel I'd be doing the game a disservice if I just bumble through it. So let's start with a tutorial. Start a new campaign. And continue. I sure hope I didn't break anything there. Welcome to the tutorial. Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era is a tactical turn-based game where you will explore the maps, recruit and level up heroes, develop cities, and battle your foes. Throughout the game, you'll encounter various mechanics. Oh no, not mechanics. We will introduce and explain them step by step in this tutorial. Turn the page. Your journey begins with Gameplay Basic Mission, where you will learn the core elements of the game. Once completed, you will unlock a series of short challenges designed to deepen your understanding of the game systems. To begin the tutorial, use the menu on the right side of the screen. Alright. I like the map. Art design, map design, it's all looking pretty nice. Is that like a dagger? Is that like a dagger and a moon? I like all the sea monsters. I hope we get to see monsters. Difficulty, heroes, guy with a mustache, I think. Excellent start. Everyone should start their game with a guy with a bushy mustache. I think that it is a net positive on the gaming industry if every tutorial starts with a guy with a bushy mustache. It's a prerequisite. It's like a checkbox. You just go down the list. If there isn't a guy with a bushy mustache, you need to go back to square one. Something has clearly gone wrong, and you need to reevaluate your approach. Loading takes a while, by the way. Interestingly, the CGI cutscene has a little bit more of an artsy aesthetic over the actual concept art, which you'd think would be the inverse. Welcome to the tutorial. We're going to teach you the basics of the game. To begin, close this dialogue by clicking on the left mouse button. Okay, yeah. When you enter the game, you will find yourself on the global map. The game world where various objects, locations, and enemy forces are scattered. Yes, yes. By default, most of the map is covered by a fog of war. A visual effect that obscures the land. Yeah, okay. To lift the fog, you must move your hero, revealing new areas. Yes, yes, yes. Special objects that uncover more of the world. To move a hero, double-click on your map using your left mouse button. The first click will mark your path. The second will confirm it. To send your heroes on a march, movement consumes hero movement points. Depending on what you are pointing at, the mouse cursor will change to indicate available actions or warn you if movement is impossible. During this game, you will encounter large territories that cannot fit entirely on the screen. At any time, you can move the camera to see the part of the map you need. To do this, use any part of the following. Okay, yeah. You can only plot a route through areas that are not hidden by the fog of war. Obstacles and enemies block movement and prevent route planning. Depending on the movement target, the route will be highlighted in different colors. Green, a regular route that heroes can fully travel this turn. Gray, the hero doesn't have enough movement points to reach this turn. Okay. And red will end in battle. Noted. Now that you've learned the basics, make your way over to the marked checkpoint. You will always view your active tasks in the upper right corner of the screen. Noted. Okay, so this is literally just a movement tutorial. Golly gee. I hope I don't fall on my face. That would be most unfortunate. Okay, so you can't... Okay, so apparently you can't move through the fog of war either. You have to have a clear line of sight. That seems to be the implication. Or maybe that's just as far as it'll allow. Your hero can no longer move. All movement points... Yep. Click the large round button at the bottom right of the screen to start a new day. Your hero will fully restore his movement points and can continue moving. Is this it? Great, your hero movement points have been fully restored. Keep moving to the marked square. I like the HUD. HUD's nice. John Johnson. Okay. Come, John Johnson. Well done on completing the first task. Now proceed to the next checkpoint along the road. It will help you move your hero move on. Okay, yep. Next checkpoint along the road. Where is that? You've discovered an interactive object. Redwood Observatory. A special structure that removes the fog of war in a large radius around it. Throughout the game, you will encounter many interactive objects. To learn what each one does, simply hover your cursor over them. Interact with the Redwood Observatory to continue the tutorial. To do this, double-click it with the left mouse button. Okay, I do that. You uncovered a large area of the map, revealing new objects. The passage ahead is guarded by an enemy, and piles of gold lie scattered nearby. Before attacking the enemy and moving on, collect all the gold around you. As you do so, the current amount of each resource will be displayed in the resource panel on the top of the screen. Okay. Well, I see gold. I see sheep. What more can a man ask for? But sheep and gold. Oh, and it counts the days as well. The days, weeks, months. That's nice. Do we get any information about you, John Johnson? No? Mind if I call you Johnny? Johnny Johnson? Are the sheep gonna kill me? No. You may ask, how are the sheep gonna kill you? Very carefully. They will find a way. The sheep have conspired against man for a millennia. Keep going and plot a route to the squad blocking your path. Your hero will start battle as soon as... Okay, yes. Proceed! I imagine that the spacebar also goes ahead and ends turn. I probably need to look into that. I need to learn the hotkeys. I do know that Heroes of Might and Magic is very hotkey dependent. Battles in Heroes of Might and Magic take place on a separate battlefield, divided into hexes, hexagonal spaces. Yeah. Creatures move across these hexes and engage in combat with enemies. Battles proceed in rounds. Once all stacks, both yours and the enemies, have taken their turns, the next round begins. The sequence of turns is determined by initiative. If the higher a creature's initiative value, the earlier their stack will attack in each round. You can always check the turn order by looking at the initiative bar at the top of the screen. Before the battle begins, the tactical phase is activated, during which you can adjust and align your troops. Doing this, drag any of your friendly stacks within the highlighted area. If you drag a stack into a hex occupied by another stack, they will swap places. Okay, so far this is a lot like Heroes 3, which is probably a good call, because that's like the universally beloved one. I don't know what these units do. That's a problem. They have shields, so I'm going to place them all together. Go ahead and place them all in one place. And maybe they get like a bonus or something. Start the battle. The goal of the battle is to defeat the enemy army. To achieve this, your creatures must attack the enemy troops. The game features creatures with 3 types of normal attacks. Melee attack, long reach attack, and ranged attack. Okay. Okay. The creature can attack a target through 1 hex. The creature can attack from any distance, but not adjacent. However, the damage decreases as the target moves further away. And the further the target, the less damage dealt. Okay, so apparently then why wouldn't I just stack like a bunch of archers and immediately pelt them from across the map? Like go ahead and get an early start on that damage, and by the time they actually reach you, they are dead. Just a thought. If a stack can't attack in the moment, it moves closer to the enemy. The maximum movement distance depends on speed. A creature can both move and attack in the same turn. Important, any action, an attack or move, ends the creature's turn. When your creature attacks an enemy in melee combat, they may receive a counterattack in response. The number of counterattacks is limited. Usually creatures can counterattack only once per round. In certain situations, if you don't want to stack to attack or move, you can use additional tactical options. Wait. The stack delay is an action until the end of the current turn, allowing others to act first. This option can only be used once per stack. Skip turn. This forfeits its action for the round and won't be able to act until the next one. Okay. And I don't know how far these boys move. How far? Okay, and that gives an idea of their range. So we'll go ahead. Get everyone lined up right over here. We may want to increase the combat speed. Let me guess. Are you troglodytes? Hey, that's cheating. Okay, so apparently they have a reach attack, but they can only go one at a time. Am I really about to lose to a band of troglodytes? Well, there's part of my stack gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of Tweedledee first. Why did you do that? Why did you... I need to pay more attention. Okay. Oh, that's nifty. That's nifty. So dependent on... Okay. So so for greater clarity, the sword points at the enemy based on where you're attacking from. Okay, that's a good way to like double confirmation. Both of them are subtle effects. The green arrow, the green line, and the sword. Acceptable results, and I agree. Had I known, I would have been more careful. Congratulations on winning your first battle. This time you faced a weak enemy, but on your journey you'll encounter much stronger foes. To defeat them, you will need a larger army. Nearby you can see the Swordsman Garrison, special building where you can hire reinforcements. Use the gold you've collected to recruit new troops and clear the path ahead. Clear the path ahead. Clear the path. Wait, can I stack these boys? I can. My boys. My boys. Okay. Information. Oh. Wait. Shift. Oh. That was not intended. Okay, so I can break them up into smaller groups. This is good to know. This is good to know. Okay. Swordsman. May as well. Continuing forward, your strengthened army can now wait. Your strengthened army can Mao? Can Mao take on tougher enemies? Mao. I can Mao take on tougher enemies. Well, I'm glad that I can Mao do that. No, that's not it. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, split them in two. Okay. 3 stacks of 17. Okay. I mean, that's not... Wait, if I go ahead... Oh, that splits them... It splits all units as evenly as possible. Good to know. Good to know. So you can go ahead and stack them all, and then divvy them up as you feel needed. Which in this case, stacks of 3 sounds nice. Let's see here. Stack them all up. Deal them out. Okay. Your turn begins. Let's see here. I guess we're going over here first. There we go. And split. Okay, we have a single stack of troglodytes. In that case, I probably want to go ahead and stack them all in one, right? Okay, and this time we're gonna go ahead and no, there's 3 of them. Okay. Okay, well, wait, what have I got in my spell book? Whole lot of nothing so far. Whole lot of nothing, but that's fine. That's fine. Gonna skip turn. Of course. Oh, wait. Did I make them? Yes, I did. I made that mistake. That was a stupid mistake on my part. But on the bright side, it didn't pay off. It didn't hurt me that bad. Okay, so I've lost two units. Oh, I've lost 10 units. Acceptable result. I should have probably kept those guys separate. There were a few mistakes made. I will resolve not to make those mistakes again. By exploring the world and defeating opponents, your hero earns experience points. Once enough experience is gained, the hero levels up. With each new level, the hero receives random improvements to their attributes and chooses one of 3 secondary skills, passive abilities that enhance their overall performance. Choose your skills wisely and strengthen your hero. Heroes with well thought out skill combinations play a key role on the path to victory. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Each hero has 4 attributes: attack, defense, spell power, and knowledge. Attack and defense are added to corresponding stats to the creature. Okay. The spell power boosts the effectiveness of spells. Knowledge increases the hero's maximum mana. Good to know. In addition, each hero also has 2 combat stats, morale and luck. These are applied to all creatures in the hero's army. Morale affects the creature's behavior. High morale can give a stack an extra turn, while low morale can cause it to skip its turn. Important: the more different factions are present in your army, the lower its overall morale. Noted. An army composed of one faction gains +1 morale. We're raising a monoculture here. And each additional faction reduces morale by -1. Luck influences the chance of landing a lucky or enhanced or unlucky weakened strike. Okay. Heroes classes and progression. The attributes gained at each level depend on the hero's class. Might heroes are more likely to gain attack and defense. Magic heroes are more likely to gain in spell power and knowledge. Similarly, the probability of acquiring specific secondary skills varies. Might heroes tend to learn army-focused skills. Magic heroes are more inclined towards spell-enhancing skills. Noted. Each secondary skill has 3 levels. As the hero levels up, the skill can be advanced as follows. Upon reaching the 2nd level, you choose one of the 3 sub-skills. Upon reaching the 3rd level, you choose one of the 2 final sub-skills. I have no idea what this means. Each upgrade improves the core effect of the skill and allows you to tailor your hero to preferred playstyle. In addition, your hero can attain an advanced class. To do so, you will need to require a specific combination of maximum level skills. It's a challenging path, but the reward is worth it. The hero will become significantly stronger and gain powerful new abilities. To find out which skills are required to unlock an advanced class, hover your mouse over the class icon in the hero's profile. Also, pay attention to the hints when leveling up. If a selected skill brings you closer to advanced class, a small icon corresponding to the class will be... Okay. I don't believe that was a feature in HoMM 3. At any point during the game, you can view detailed information about your hero. To do this, double-click the hero's portrait at the bottom. I was wondering how to do that. John Johnson. Okay, John Johnson. Oh, they've got a whole... John Johnson has lore. John Johnson, you beautiful man. You have lore. Okay. John was just a soldier until Ravenshore campaign, where he carried his fallen commander to safety and led a retreat. Proving himself in battle, he rose through the ranks as a general who fought alongside his men. And their loyalty never wavered, even against a dragon. When they slew the beast together, John was the last to believe it. He still sees himself as just a soldier, but hero or not, his greatest deeds may yet lie ahead. Okay, I like John Johnson. And he's generic soldier man, but honestly, we don't have enough generic soldier men in games nowadays. I feel like generic soldier man is kind of fallen by the wayside, and we're worse for it. Basic defense. Friendly creatures take minus 10% damage from basic attacks. Basic intelligence. Military intelligence. The hero can learn up to... Wait. But this goes ahead... This has a little icon on it, doesn't it? For like a specific class. Wait. But it doesn't say anything about it. Advanced scouting, +2 sight radius, basic defense. Territorial advantage. What is this right here? Hymn to Martyrs. Friendly creatures generate 1. Okay. Hero can learn up to tier 3 spells without needing to learn. Wait, come back. Did I take it? Yes, I did. You can learn up to tier 3 spells without needing to learn the corresponding magic school. Okay, so that means that he can stay in the lower levels of magic without having to worry too much. Okay. Salt of the Earth. Swordsman growth in your cities increased by 1. then under his command, swordsmen gain +1 speed, initiative, 20% HP. Their attack and defense increase by 1 for every 3 hero levels, and enemy swordsmen lose an equal amount of attack and defense. Okay, so John Johnson is just, I got swordsmen, you lose now. And I think this takes us down in the swashbuckler path. Let's see. Heroic Strike deals 200 basic damage. All allies is always deal maximum and take minimum damage. Paragon sounds pretty good. I'll have to see if I can go down the Paragon route. Okay, Knows Heroic Strike, which is used to attack enemies in battle. This skill's damage scales with the hero's level. How do I use that skill then? Question for the age. Oh, okay. Okay. A fully sentient inhabitant of Jadaim. Morale, -5 to 5. They have luck, -3 to 3. Okay. And living creatures count toward the power of necromancy reanimation after a battle. Alright, good. What is upgrade? I can spend money to upgrade. Sun Aegis. Guard Captain. Do these count as soldiers? Do these count as sold? I mean, it just said swordsman. Oh, takes 30% and less range damage. Okay. Can only attack adjacent enemies, provokes counterattack. Okay. Active ability. Alright. Okay, I think I understand. Oh, and they have lore too. The Church of the Sun brought their faith to Jadim in the only way they knew, through steel. Their well-armed, disciplined swordsmen serve as both proselytes and guardians of the Chalice's flock. Okay, that's interesting. Again, not very often you see a faction like this is presented in a good light nowadays. So far, the aesthetic says is good guys. Even though it does acknowledge, hey, these guys are conquerors by nature, which is interesting. Usually it's just, oh, you're swordsman. Oh, you want to fight in a game about fighting? How dare you? How dare you? Well done, you've completed the first part of the tutorial, and now know the basics of the game. In the next mission, you will learn more advanced features and strategies in greater detail. Victory! Okay. Well, if that's a victory, I'm going to call this one here. And we'll pick it up in the next one. See you. Bye.